Hello everyone, it's Austin with an E. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be making my own clay earrings. Here are some that I did. I actually was going to film them, but then I forgot to press record, so now I'm going to have to make a whole nother video about making clay earrings, but I made a couple pairs and I'll show them at the end of this video, so stick around if you want to see the other earrings that I made, but I'll show you how I make them. I made these ones with air dry clay, but I wanted a little bit higher quality, so I'm going to be making these with Sculpey. I did use like the good hard drying air dry clay to make these, but I do want to try with Sculpey. It's actually my mom's clay, but she's letting me use some of it, so yeah, let's just get into that and it'll be lots of fun. I kept my little parchment paper things that I made to cut out the different designs. So I think I'll cut a couple of the designs I already have drawn out and make a couple new designs. So yeah, let's just jump on in and make some earrings. So I'm starting by rolling out some parchment paper. Do not use wax paper for this because the earrings will stick to it if you cook them on wax paper. So I am using parchment paper, which does not stick because wax paper melts in the oven, so you don't want to cook your earrings on it or they will stick to it for sure. So I'm starting by rolling out some clay, thin but not like super thin, probably like half a centimeter thick, but I cut out this cute little pencil shape, and now I rolled out another piece and I am cutting out some taller mushroom shapes. I'm not showing all the cutting process, and I am doing 2 of each one. As you can see, I just edited it down so it's a little bit shorter, just to let you guys know. So it does take a long time, so if you ever attempt to do this, have a couple hours. It probably took an hour to cut out all the pieces and then couple hours to paint it all, but now I'm cutting out some cute little pumpkins, rolled out another piece and cut that out. I am borrowing my brother's sculpting tools to do this, just because it's way easier with a sculpting tool than a little X-Acto knife or something, but I just smoothed all the edges and everything, and then I cooked them. They do get a little bit darker when they're cooked, but now I have white clay, so it's way easier, but this was just the clay that I had at the time, so yeah. I just did lots of white paint over it, so that made it a lot easier. And I do sand the edges because they are a little jagged. So now I'm getting out my paint and starting the base coats. I did do a couple more layers off camera. I think I did 3 layers in total of the base coats. Once again, it is edited down, but I did do 3 layers, I believe. Yeah, it's kind of hard to remember. I did this quite a while ago. But now that the base coats are done, I'm going to jump into the color. I am doing yellow pencils, and then I'm doing this desaturated orange color for the pumpkin. I think this color is really pretty. It's just a pretty orange. I don't like it when it's like super bright for pumpkins. But yeah, I'm just adding all the different little details, and I did paint the mushrooms off camera, but I did the smaller mushrooms orange and the bigger mushrooms with red caps. So now I'm just finishing up all those first layers. I did do a couple layers off camera. Again, all of these had about 7 layers of paint on them by the end of it. Now I'm just adding a couple more details. Yeah, just moving on in little details and adding the spots to the mushrooms and the eyes and the faces. And this is definitely my favorite part, to get into the smaller details. It's just tedious to do all the layers of paint to get up to this point, but it definitely is worth it in the end because you get a really cute result. Once again, I'm just adding more layers and layers and layers. So now we'll get into putting them together. I have the hanging, like dangly earring tops and big hoops and small hoops, and these are how the different little charms turned out, and I really like them. So this is how I put together my earrings. I just thought I would show you. So I start with some bigger hoops and I just put the charms onto them, and then I'll put on a smaller hoop and the dangly earring top. I just thought I would show you the process, so if you ever did this yourself, you kind of know how to do it. And then I also did that on all the other earrings, and I did speed that process up so you didn't have to watch through the whole thing. It was very long and tedious, but yes, I thought I would just show you my little process, and then we'll get into the end results. Here are the end results. I really love how each and every one of them turned out. I love their cute little faces. It's not my normal style face, but I really had to simplify it. So here are the orange mushrooms and the red mushrooms, and I displayed everything with something that kind of went with it. So this is my mushroom candle with them. And then these are the cute little pencils. I think they might be my favorite. I just love them because I'm an artist, but I put them with my Prismacolor pencils so they would go along with it. And also the cute little pumpkins. I really love these ones. And I put them on these little wood stumps just so they look naturey. Okay guys, I'm here with the weekly art, and I did paint my nails, but I don't even care. But, so I want to start with this little sculpture that I made, and it's a little candy corn dude, and he is inspired by this. I decorated this sketchbook, and if you want to see the process of this, go to Peyton's palette on YouTube. I'll link the video down below, but we did a collab together, and it was super fun. And I'll show you one page in here. It's this adorable little mushroom with his pumpkin spice frappuccino, and it's actually one of the prompt days for Inktivity. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen, but I'll put my Instagram right here and you can check that out. And also I'll show you this sketchbook painting that I did for the new Lord of the Rings Rings of Power. It is so good. I love it so much. But this is Elrond and Durin together in the forest, and I really, really love how it turned out. I did it with Hemi gouache because I hadn't used it in a while, so I decided to do a little bit of experimentation, and I really, really love how it turned out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and gained some sort of inspiration from it, and I will see you in the next video. Give this video a like, and, well, yeah, subscribe if you haven't, and have a great rest of your day. Austin with an E, signing out for now. Bye!